Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, I'm Northernlion. I'm playing Tetris 99. Second and a third in the last episode. I gotta tell you, the second place finish in the last episode was maybe my favorite game of Tetris I've recorded. There's been a couple of really fun ones, like the one where I was at the top and somehow won despite, I mean, truly being in just an awful, awful perspective. Multiple times. That was, I don't know, 4 or 5 episodes ago. That was great. But that battle, anytime you got an extended battle between two people for the final one, you know you've earned it if you won. And we didn't. That's life, dude. You know what they say about life. It goes on and all that. Alright, so there's your early T-spin candidate / guarantee. And then, you know the deal, dude. Now it becomes like, hey, idiot, why are you building your tower so badly? And I go, I don't know how to play. And then people go, why don't you learn how to play? And I go, why don't you learn to be nice? And then it's just the whole thing, dude. Anyway, so right off the bat, sweep. Probably should have gone to attackers real quick. Oh, well. Will we get KOs? Look, I was gonna say no. Turns out I'm a fool. Doesn't know the power the T-spin yields, or wields. Either word, I guess, would work in this situation. Yeah, you always want to swap out the same piece whenever given the opportunity, because one of them has been in your back pocket for too long. You know, you're burning a hole back there. Alright, well this is attackers, and then you send them. I don't love that placement up there either. Send? Oh lord. Alright, I didn't expect neither of them to be lines. I did assume one of them wouldn't be. You gotta love that. When you start to see this level of garbage getting thrown around, you know you're in good hands, right? This is such a terrible way to start, followed by a pretty strong finish. We still got a lot of attackers, but I'm content right now with the knowledge that they're back there eating the fumes of my earlier situation presented to them. I hope. Only he didn't say fumes. What? Long piece? Dude. Or is it a square piece? Oh, that's an issue. Yo, this it's not fair, dude. Something, there's nothing I could do. And all that. Hold on, brother. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Oh my god, the KOs. I swear to you, I'm not trying to co-op that, like, pretend you're bad strategy. Sometimes I'm just bad. How? It's okay. Don't build on the garbage. Oh! I don't like to shout, okay? But that was a situation where, I mean, even now I would say it was called for. I just love... oh, that's gonna be a problem. I love the heat, I guess. Not the heat of Tetris. That's slowly killing me from the inside out. What I love is the film, the heat. Melissa McCarthy, Sandra Bullock. Star-making turn for both Hollywood's leading ladies. What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm trying to live, okay? And it's working. It's working. Oh no, it stopped working. You know why it stopped? Because now it's worked. Okay, maybe a little greedy, but you get the general gist of it. It was a moment that we've been waiting for years. We got back down to the bottom. 13th, 9 KOs. Radio silence. That came out of freaking nowhere, dude. Yep, right on top of the garbage hole. That's where that belongs. What? Put me on randoms. Get me out. I mean, what? There was some terrible play there. Don't get me wrong. Simultaneously, what on earth? We got hit with some dude who'd been prepping probably a non-tuple Tetris, is my guess. A couple of T-spin triples thrown in for good measure. That's okay. After all the terrible plays we made over the course of that video, to come away with that one with an okay finish feels all right. Stretch it out. Don't let one bad Tetris performance get you down. Anytime you can land in the top 10 of a video game, top 10%, and be mad about it, probably call that a sign that things are moving in the right direction. So we had a couple of different things going on here. It's not my intention to go for pool meta. No offense, Daniel. However, we got a T-spin opportunity that we're gonna squander. But we'll get another one if we can find a place to put this, and then find. Oh, jeez, is it getting hot in here? Is it just okay? Send them. I never had a choice. Okay, some people. The piece is not high enough. Oh my god, you didn't say. You know what? Until further notice, you know, as the second video, I should say, in a long recording session. Laugh it off for one. The way you try to force the T-spin into the middle and then not doing it when you get a chance, and it's a whole. It's a bad idea. We're gonna play fast. If the T-spins come, good. If they don't come, you can't force them. If you love something, let it go. We're gonna let the T-spins go temporarily. If they come back, it's mine. Jablinski Games, 2019. That's right. I've become a 30-year-old who watches YouTube videos, but only when they're good. Okay, again, brain got greedy. Brain said, hey, dude, you got a T-spin opportunity there. You know what my body said? My body said, bail, dude. And I'm super glad my body won. Otherwise, we would be in... Can I say bad words on this channel? We would be in heck right now. And I don't want to be in heck for a number of reasons. One being, like, this is actually an awesome start. Now, if I could play a little bit fast, get the brain overclocked, would be in a much better spot. But this is a beautiful setup so far. So far. What do I mean by that ridiculous statement? Well, it's very simple. Even a child could understand it. All I mean by it is the start that we have is beautiful. Sorry, I know I haven't said anything of worth for quite some time. We're going to get to that long piece. We're going to send a Tetris down. We're going to send another Tetris down. I know that one's not really a Tetris, but, you know, I won't tell if you won't. Daddy, why does the bald man suck at Tetris now? Because he's dumb, sweetheart. He's a big dummy. He learns things and then unlearns them at an alarming pace. But he's trying, baby. He's trying. And he serves as a shining example. If this man, with all the factors working against him, can come away with a victory in Tetris 99, then what's your excuse, sweetheart? Pick up the controller. Show me what you got. Look at that. We're back. Definitely. Anytime you spin that more than once, you're just playing with it. Okay. You know, I'd rather just get this done. Now, put me back. Okay, we got 1 KO. That's nothing to get cocky about. It's embarrassing. 1 KO, they said. I don't think so. Now we're cooking. Okay, took me a bit to get my groove back. Took Stella 2 hours. Should have seen that one coming. Still acceptable. Just waiting on a long piece. We gotta send it. What? As bad as that one was, I mean, there's teachable moments there. Be less bad, play faster is a big one. How about, I got screwed by the 21 shuffle. The MIT students came into the casino, stole all the long pieces. You know, the movie with Jim Sturgis. Who else is in 21? I think Kevin Spacey, whose name shall not be uttered. 21 movie. Is it Jim Sturgis? Is he the lead actor in that movie? Yes, Jim Sturgis. I told you. Kate Bosworth, Lawrence Fishburne. I always forget when Lawrence Fishburne, he's a bit player in so many movies. Anyway, where are we going? Here. Slow down, and by slow down, I mean the exact opposite. They immediately speed up. You're playing like a coward. You can't be a coward in Tetris. You can be a coward in PUBG. If that's your prerogative, go back to Sandhawk. You can be a coward in Fortnite. I don't want to land Dusty, guys. It's too dangerous. Go back to Anarchy Acres. In Tetris, you live and die on your own merits. I can wait for the long piece. I know we're covering the garbage hole, okay? I know I did it again, okay? Sometimes the old brain hole doesn't do what I tell it to do. Like that case, for example, that was not what I was interested in putting out there. And that piece didn't belong there either. But look at that. Sometimes I do things I think are bad, and then mere seconds later they're revealed as actual, literal, in-the-flesh genius. You know what I could really do with is ceasing the terrible habit of doing that, but also trying to build flat. You don't want to build flat. Tetris is a rocky game. If you can't handle it, go back to wherever I've been telling people to go back to so far. I've forgotten the name of these locations. Also, I have the itchiest nose in human history. It's the cat fur. I know that sounds like a coy wink and a nod sort of thing. I promise you it is not. We had our cats shaved recently. They're still shedding like crazy. Yo, you gotta send it. Sometimes you don't want to send it. Too bad. Okay, I'm gonna play fast. And I also might hit you with a little radio silence because I'm embarrassed with my recent performance. I'm embarrassed with that one too. I mean, we're getting sent to a large degree. So one time I don't have Kleenex in my room. Here's what you do. You go. You do a little, not picking of the nose, but just kind of hitting it with your fingers, you know, like giving it a little drum. Get the cat fur out. Now plug your ears. Got the cat fur out of my brain. All right, here's what we do. 3, 2, 1, we're overclocked. Northernlion is no longer here. Who's here? It's Ned L. Block. Ned L. Block has been playing Tetris since 1986. He used to go to the local pizzeria because they had the Tetris cabinets. He didn't have to learn how to T-spin. You know why he didn't have to learn how to T-spin? Because he invented it. Wouldn't expect you to understand such complex character building moments. That's alright. There's going to be plenty of time for us to get there, okay? Ned's... Oh no! Ned sucks too! I was so close to having such a terrible line that would have been funny though. Ned says it's time for you to be deleted. Yo, dudes. Can't help but notice Tetris has become a slightly more inhospitable environment. What happened? Well, I screwed up a T-spin, sure. That's true. Is that's all the impetus I need to be yeeted? Seems a little much. You know, this is one situation I think where, unfortunately, playing a little bit more slowly could pay dividends. And immediately, that logic has been revealed as just truly horrific. Get out. Are we... I mean, don't get cocky, kid. Oh my god. Okay, see, nobody gets to profit off my mistakes 15 times a game. 10, sure. 15, never gonna happen. They don't have any more gas. I promise you. They are out of fuel. What does this mean? Never mind. They're still sending a little bit of heat. Live. Thank you. Let me live. Let me live. Then give me a long. We're super done, dude. An attempt was made. Dude, this is a terrible video. What's happening? And yet, I'm kind of losing my mind because I don't think I've ever been sent such a concentrated dose of garbage in a single, you know, hit. Previously, they hit you with a little garbage. Hey, NL. They hit you with the soda can. A little bit of balled up Egg McMuffin wrapper. Starbucks cup. This time, they're literally pulling the garbage truck up to my house and then going... Don't lose confidence, okay? For one thing, I should point out, like, to myself, that I've been doing a pretty god-awful job of dropping pieces. I know that sounds ridiculous. Like, it sounds like, what do you mean? How can you be bad at doing the one thing you can do in Tetris? No comment. Or rather, nothing to offer in my own defense. There we go. Get yourself out of a jam. So don't get, like, I guess all I'm saying to myself here is, like, don't get too perturbed about your overall Tetris performance. This doesn't mean you've gotten worse at Tetris or the community's gotten so much better than you in such a short time span. What this means is, like, you know, you've been playing like garbage, but you can always work yourself out of it. And I mean, this is another pretty awful start. As long as you're making lines quickly, I mean, we've had some bad performances that have ended up being wins. And the recurring element there is make lines. As long as you're making lines, you got a chance to get yourself out of anything that the world throws at you. Now I like this. I like this. Shouldn't have done that. I'm not seeing the board too well right now. Get the garbage hole clear. You know, is far from a total disaster. Every time I say it, I'm like immediately met with, no, actually, it's a total disaster. It's remarkable the consistency with which it occurs. Okay, this is so much better now. We're 1 KO up. 2 KOs up. And that KO was on a badge leader. No. I know. That piece is there, dude. Thank you. It'll work. It'll work. Finally. We've cleared the line under it. We've cleared the line over it. That was such a terrible move. Honestly, put it right there. As a bold decision, but we're in the business of bold decisions right now. Right on top of the garbage hole. I laugh, but inside I cry. And then I send. That's the cycle. Laugh, cry, send, okay? I do like games where I get so distracted by my own ineptitude that I actually just don't even realize that the game's, you know, getting pretty close to being over. Still, like, a lot of game left to play from the perspective of, like, you know, winning, for sure. But, we're on the way out from the perspective of, well, I mean, a raw numbers perspective. You can run the numbers for yourself. You don't need me to tell you the odds, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to randoms. And I'm going to build on top of the garbage hole, if you don't mind. And then I'll probably just go ahead and do that again. We're very slightly free. What are you doing? Well, now you're in a rough spot. In Tetris, what are you doing? Very quickly becomes, what have you done? Just a big ol' piece right on top of the garbage hole. No! I thought I had more time. We were so close to our freedom. I think we're free. No. We're free! Okay, I can't believe we're not in the top 10 yet. This has been merciful. Long piece. Long piece. Not my finest move, huh? Thank you. Radio silence. Please, God, spare me from this terrible performance. That it stopped spinning. Stay cool, boys. We're in this. Remember, doesn't matter how things went for the first half of this run, or that terrible piece you just placed right there, so much as sending them. That's a big part of it. Dude, the piece placement game has been just horrendous for me lately. For me. Tetris 99, you're fine. If you're watching this video, don't tweak the algorithms. You got it in a sweet spot. It's your boy's bad. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to every deity in existence for having not been sent on this run. If we had been targeted essentially at all, we would be destroyed. We're still looking bad. And I'll tell you why. Seems pessimistic, but I'm looking at the badge lord over here a little, and his attention has been divided. One of those badge lords will win their petty fight, their squabble. Good one. Really, probably the strongest move I could imagine in that situation. Yeah, and then it's just, all right. If you just want to send me to the Shadow Realm right now, that would be, here's the thing. What are you doing, dude? Yes, and me. I don't want to be ended. Make no mistake. There's a difference. I deserve to be ended. Okay, this is our game. We're one of the best players at the top of the board in the league right now. Don't send me. Ascending, by the way, has never been more deserved. That was a win. That was a win in the bag, and it got thrown. The fact that we came in second in that game is comical, but I didn't think about it until we got there. We could have won. We definitely could have won. But, hello, Guppy. It all went right. That was just a terrible game. And a terrible game puts you in second. You got to say thank you. I'm gonna talk to my sports psychologist, figure out what's going on. The old noggin's a little screwed up apparently. Gonna do some wrist stretches. I'll be back. For now, thanks for your support as we enter the denouement of our successful arc. But then hopefully a Rocky 4 sort of moment will come at the end. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.